Hi, okay, so in this recording, I want to talk about how the correlation between the Greek god Zeus and his wife. I feel like they were both included in many other comedic stories. And I want to talk about how it could maybe tie in with my DNA cinema movie, with my soul family, my star family. I think that now that I've kind of put the pieces together, the overall half of the puzzle is that so Zeus, the Greek god Zeus, had children with a goddess of memory, and her name is Memozine or Memozine, however you pronounce her name. But so Zeus and Memozine, they had they had 7 or 8 daughters who were muses. And this is actually it's the actual Greek lore, but how it all ties in with my DNA story with it also ties in with the Middle Earth Hobbit lore, which I feel I'm a part of now. So in actuality, Terpischore was, the only muse who was known and recorded to be, one of the most popular. She was considered to be in one of the most popular Greek tales that were told about her and her sisters. But that Terpischore is the Greek version, and I feel like as my higher self, I am just another Terpischore. I'm just another Terpischore. Just here, experiencing the reality and all that. So I think that I'm actually a piece of her that has fallen to a different reality as far as being in the DNA story. Okay, so the Terpischore muse that I am, in my story, I fell to the Middle Earth dimension, and I wanted to hide from my father so badly that I condensed myself into that ball of light, that stone of light, which people know as the Arkenstone. So I had condensed myself into the earth, into the mountain, and then the dwarves found me, and I was known as Arkenstone. But in all reality, it's just a different storyline in which Terpischore was in. So if that makes any sense, I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to tell a story, like an in-depth biography of what I think my higher self, would do, because it's nice to get the thought out there. Because this is a really in-depth thing, and I just want to get it out. So, so the story continues, like, as a piece of, the main Terpischore muse woman. I had a different story by falling to the Middle Earth dimension, just to get away from my Habiru father, who was in a way corrupted by the source of Cronus. Like it eventually got to him, and the story goes on in a different way, but basically I wanted to get away from him, so I fell to the Middle Earth realm. I condensed myself as the Arkenstone, as a mineral, because all the Arkenstone is it's basically like encaptured sound. Like, the Arkenstone is actually frequency that emits a sort of color. So Terpischore / Io, she spent time as Arkenstone, just as the Arkenstone, observing the dwarf ways, what they did, what those line of dwarves did, in the Middle Earth lore. So, and then she fell in love with all of her husbands of the Ereborian kingdoms. Like, she fell in love with certain dwarves, and she had to tell them about it. She had to come to terms and tell just them about, what she was, and yada yada, That's basically how the story transpires. But so yeah, I think something might have happened in the story to where the Habiru god, the Habiru Greek god Zeus, he eventually followed his father, Cronus, and he became jealous, and because Terpischore had sisters, but she, the story hasn't, there's a scene that hasn't happened yet to where those type of images have popped up, like what in the story, what really happened to Terpischore's sisters. And how, I don't know, maybe they were in a way manipulated by him, because Zeus, he was married to the goddess of memory, and maybe in some way he could control their memories and all that by using her. But it goes really deep within the story. I don't know yet. It clearly hasn't happened yet, so yeah, you guys, I'm just trying to put it all out there for the time being until I can find more of a clarity of what really happens in the story. But I mean, what I said right there seems pretty good to me, though. Alright, I think I'm going to end this recording. Have a good day, you guys. Hopefully you found this video interesting, and I'll talk to you in another one. Alright, have a good day. Bye.